Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, I will show you how to export your video in Premiere. So whether you are a filmmaker or just getting started with the video editing, knowing how to export your project properly is crucial. And in this step-by-step guide, I will show you how to export your video from Premiere with the best setting for quality, size and format. So let's get started. So before exporting, make sure your sequence is ready and check all the edits are done and your audio is balanced and the timeline is in order, and also ensure that your sequence has the correct in and out points. Like in my project here, I want to export only from here till this much, so I'll have to set in point and out point. So I'll set here in point by pressing I on my keyboard, and here I'll press O on my keyboard. So now I'll be exporting only this much. So now let's open the export setting window. For that, you can press Ctrl M on your keyboard or Command M on your Mac, or also you can go to File and Export and Media. So this is our export setting window, and here under the format drop down you can choose this H264 by default if it's not there. After you have selected this, you can choose a preset based on your need. If you want, you can choose something different from this. By default it's coming Adobe stock USD. I'll choose this match source adaptive high bitrate. If you see here, this is our sequence. It's in USD and the output is also matching USD and frame rate is also matching here. So now I don't need to make changes in here. Now I will click on this more. Here we have two more options to select. Like first one is the render at maximum depth. Make sure you always select this, and the second one as well. This is the use maximum render quality. So after you have selected these two, go down here in the bitrate section here, and by default it's VBR 1 pass, select 2 pass for better quality. And if you're exporting the 1080, always make sure it's less so that you can reduce the file size, like 20 or 30 for 1080. And if you're exporting USD or 4K like this one, you can make just twice, like 40 or 50. And this one maximum bitrate, make it 80 like this. So this way you can reduce the file size, because this is a USD file size will be very huge. If I make it high bitrate and maximum bitrate, it has become 260 MB. Now if I reduce to 30, just 51 MB. So always keep in mind, if you're exporting in 4K or USD, make sure bitrate is less, like 40 or something. So click on this to hide, and make sure your audio is checked, and let's leave it as is. Now if you want to continue editing on this project, you can click on this Send to Media Encore. And if you want to export only this project, click on this Export. I'll click on this Export. So depending on the duration of your project, it will take some time to export. So that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any update.